Welcome Doctor Who fans to another Doctor Who DVD review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Daemons. If you want to skip to my thoughts and opinions on the story, please skip to this time it down below the video. So first we're taking a look at the front cover. Brilliant front cover, it's a spark and it's a very effective cover, I do find this. We have Jon Pertwee right by here, and if you know that part is a very famous part of the story. We have the Master looking very sinister in this, and the Daemon as well. And it looks like a ritual he's performing behind the background, and definitely I love this cover art, one of my favourite cover arts from the range. So we have the side, it's nice and red with a bit of tape down there, so it looks nice on the DVD shelf. So we have the back, pictures right at the top. This story is written by Guy Leopold, and this is a bit of blurb. In a peaceful village of Devil's End, something very strange is happening. A professor is preparing to open a nearby burial mound, and a local white witch foresees death and disaster. Meanwhile, the new vicar looks suspiciously like the Master, and he is using black magic to conjure up an ancient Daemon. Can the Doctor, Jo and Eunice stop their old enemy before he succeeds? So the special features of this story, we have the commentary with the main characters featured in it, The Devil's Rise, the cast and characters look back at the making of the story with the main characters, Remembering Barry Letts, a look at the life and work of Barry Letts, location filming, where they show parts of the location where they filmed, colorization test of original colorization version of episode 1, Tomorrow's World, photogrammetry, production information, subtitles, radio times listening, coming soon trailer, and the digital master picture and sound quality. The cover is by Lee Bidden, who always is very good with his covers, and produced by Barry Letts, directed by Christopher Barry, and incidental music by Dudley Simpson. Is a PG which contains mild violence and scary scenes, and the time on it is 122 minutes approx. So we have the innards of the DVD. We can have a nice variety of different pictures. Here we have the booklet explaining about the story of the Daemon, and thus the commentary with the characters featured in the commentary and the special features which I've just gone over. And this story is the 5-parter, very odd number. Now down to the review of the Daemons, and this story is a brilliant Jon Pertwee story, a lot of people's favourites in fact, but it's not one of my favourites if I'm perfectly honest, but it's definitely in my top 10 as people know, but I do believe there's some stories which feature my length a bit more better, because I do prefer more action stories. Well, this one's a bit more of a, I would say it's a horror story, it's a bit like classic horror. But let's get to the positives straight away. Is the Master. He is brilliant in this, and he's definitely showing more of a dark side and more of a creepier side in this story, where he's actually using black magic, and he is very threatening in this story, and he's a bit of a big foe in this, and this is why I love the Master in this story, because he's definitely at his most threatening in this story. So definitely top performances go to the Master with every story from season 8, because he's just so fantastic. Now with the Daemon itself, now I have a bit of a problem with the Daemon, and people are going to be thinking why. Now the reason why I have a problem with the Daemon and this story is so low, because he didn't do that much. I wish he did a bit more than just stayed into the church. I wish he done a bit more and shown his powers off a bit more, not just to threaten the Master and threaten the Doctor and all the people around him. I wish he actually did more and went out. Maybe that I'm going a bit too over the top with the Daemon, but I just wish he did a bit more. That's all I'm saying about the Daemon. But again, he was very threatening and very sinister as well. So the Daemon was a very good creature, very good monster or villain, one of the most powerful villains to ever been shown in Doctor Who. Of course, I don't think the Daemon is ever going to be returned again, but I think it would be very interesting. Now, with the main characters and cast that played in this story, everyone is on top performances. Every single person is on really good performances in this story, and it's a really enjoyable Jon Pertwee story. But the reason why it's not my favourite is because I wish the Daemon did a bit more. So if I would overall rate the Daemons as a story, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's an absolute great story, this is, and I would highly recommend it to everybody, because the Master, as I said, is at his sinister level. Oh, I actually forgot about the characterization about this story. That's why this video is so short. The characterization, all the characters are built up in the stories very well. The master is built up very well, and through his characters, he is written in very well. He is, and Guy Leopold really makes the master, as I said, really threatening. And his writing is very good. I'm not sure if he's done any other stories. He has done. I'm not sure if he's done any more, but I'll definitely will check them out if he has done any more, because his writing is very strong, and I do find it. So, well done for him for writing an absolute classic story. So thank you very much for watching the review on the Daemons. It's definitely highly recommended to everyone who is a Doctor Who fan, especially for Essential or Jon Pertwee fan. I don't know why this review found a bit too short, but no again. So thank you very much for watching, guys.